Hello, hello, hello. Alright. A lot has happened since last night. Like, I missed a week, and that's only because my debit card got hacked into again. And I had to get a new card again. But let's continue with this. I missed a lot, and I want to get through this actually. This is something that I want to get through with. I was gonna stream last week, but I was gonna do it on Twitch. Like I said, I think at the beginning of this series. After this, I'm gonna do most of my live streams on Twitch. Any story-based games, I probably would do on YouTube, but most of the other ones I'll do on Twitch. Like if I play with my clan on Destiny, or I was just playing Apex and all that. Alright. I get into the rest. Pray, look after Matsuya. No doubt with what we have seen here weighs heavy, even heavier on his heart than ours. Oh, this is Yervet, the elder here. He is hurt, but praise be to the sisters, he's still alive. Young Matsaya here has told me everything. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but did our best to carry on as we always have done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. There are no words to describe what followed. Men and women I have known since they were babes, struck down by the creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde, in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they have found their way to safety. Masoya, do you perhaps remember Crest and Mihiv, the young couple who always brought your freshest catches? How could I ever forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to egg out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way, but Christ and Maeve bought my fish and sung its praise. They turned my fortunes around. Alas, I fear they are in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agma Temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their child, still but a tiny babe. To elude those fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task. Surely, I beg of you, go to their aid. I want to help them, yet I am but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Oh, thank you. Agama Temple lies in the west of here. We must hurry. Covered in moss. Which I'm just now realizing, Paige is almost to level 90. It would be my second class of 90. Behind Goat. Which Goatsmith is, I don't know, I enjoy doing those. I gotta get other crafters up to that level, but Goatsmithing is what I do most. The temple is just ahead. It was built by those who worship Saint Agba, but who has sadly fallen into despair in recent years. If my friends made it this far, no doubt they are hiding somewhat amidst the ruins. No, please stay back. That was scrubbed. Oh no, this is not good. Please do. They cry came from the ruins. We must hurry. Freaking rocks. One-hit combos. That was the wife and child. The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. I'm sorry, I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. No, it cannot be. Is anyone? My arms are so heavy and my legs, I can't feel my legs. My wife fled with our daughter. I need to find them, need to be with them. You must stay strong. More time, I thought I had. I don't want to die. Thank you. Please, find me. Maven still lives and she has their child. We must search for the jungle between here and Halakistan. There is nowhere else she could have gone, I think. Forgive me. Once we have saved your wife and child, we will return and lay you to rest. So far doing what I need to, not far at all. But yeah, I haven't actually been in the game in a week or so anyways. How did you even notice? What's with these sight lines? Did you see any sign of them? I found nothing. Perhaps the beasts have chased them further in from the village. O gods above, I beseech you, pray deliver me and little ones to safety.
No more enemies to trouble us here.
It's me. How fare you below?
Understood. I will inform Vritra.
Chaos and panic sweep Raz Khan, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your Radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it,
it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflicts this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Raz Khan is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man. These claws could reduce thee to shreds with a touch. These jaws crush thy bones to dust. Only through my proxy could I walk with my children. Without him, I am a bringer of fear, no different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Ysael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes. And the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahuan's greater goals. Yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Radz-at-Han hangs in the balance. We have company. The hour has come, Vritra! It's all or nothing!
If Maven fled deeper into the jungle, or she and her child is in grave danger, whatever are we to do? God have mercy. But how can I, at a time like this? They could be dead. So if I allow myself to overcome this fear, I too might become a beast. I am not sure I understand, but I will do my best. I've seen to the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends? I see. In that case, let us help you find the mother and child. Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in our absence. Alizé, I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Will you and Masaru speak with Elder Yurvet? Pray explain to him the situation and join us as soon as you're able. We will save Maven and her child. We can do that much for... I honestly don't want to try to pronounce his name. I really cannot. Can't dishonor a dead man like that. Can't even pronounce his name. I am heartened to see you both safe, but what of the family? We found Rasif, but he... Say no more, I understand. We have lost another of our dear friends. Rastiv may be gone, but there is still hope for Maven and their child. Please find them, I beg you. And if your search, and if in your search you come across anyone else who escaped the slaughter, pray tell them what has happened. I will do my best to keep the villagers safe and their spirits high. Come, let us rejoin your friends at once. I'm pleased to report that the tenacity appears to be beast-free. No doubt, thanks to your earlier effort. And with that, let's resume our search for your friend and her child. Where should we begin with? If we allow this road south, we will arrive at Pursa. A temple is a sacred place where people go to commune with their divinities. It's possible that Raven sought shelter there, and perhaps the other villagers are as well. Then they settle. Matthew, stay close to me, alright? You too, take the lead, keep an eye out for the beast and anyone in need of help. Very well. We make for Parasa so quickly as we are able with me. Thank you. I thought I was done for. Maybe she is a friend of mine, but I have not seen her. She must still be out there somewhere, trying to avoid the bees, and with her child. God's word not for me. I can make my way back to the village on my own. I wonder how this is going to turn out, because I'm pretty sure this area I won't leave this area until it's out clear. Wait, pursuer lies just ahead, but something terrible has happened. The bees have come and many have arrived and been killed. FNL they have gone to do what they can, but there are so many more than I could count. You must be ready. Are they drawn by something? More people, perhaps? Yeah, more people. He's given up. F will know. You may comment, do not wander off. I will continue. If I just have targeted. Stay strong, we will keep you safe, I promise. He's gonna transform in the middle of the fight. I guess not. Or attack me. I knew it. There you are. How fair the others. I see you seem to all the beasts inside. In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple.
Courage, friend. The pain will pass.
Has anyone seen Mevan? Where could she be?
We've dealt with all the blasphemies, and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return, someday.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
That I cannot say.
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things. And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
My friends! This is a place of worship. Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember. Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested, always and ever.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor. Every agony to temper your blade.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends. You were searching for Mevon, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend. I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand, so I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
I won't argue with that.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn. Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
She is constantly on the run, apparently. Over there, my view was blocked by the trees, but I am sure I saw someone being chased by the monster. Go with Master and search along the river Alphino, and I will circle around it on the south. A long way around just to save one person and the child. Not complaining, you know, everyone needs to be saved. Granted, we saved more people by coincidence than we did actually by purpose.
That's her! No, I'm sure of it! Niven!
Don't! Please!
No! God have mercy!
That was brutal. He just grabbed her by the face. Look at the child though. Wow, she died instantly from that grab. Oh, I'm supposed to go down. She ran far and long just for her to get grabbed in the face and thrown in the water. That is brutal. At least they will return to the light. Because others don't return. So annoying. Did you find Nathan in the town? Yeah, the child. Let me see her.
She's so cold, Elfino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet... she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back. Not now!
Matzia, take the child.
It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long. We make our stand here. Matzia, can you take her back to the village?
But the child... all by myself? You can't be serious!
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matzia. Her life is in your hands.
Literally.
Right. I can do it.
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matzia. Go! Quickly!
That was a weird way to charge in.
Steady. You know the way. No. No! Not you too. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid!
To live is to suffer, to drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark.
No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Ah! Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged. Every agony. The divinity?
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Please. You must save the child. She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
Well. Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matzia. What, like divine aid?
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Estinian, it was you who came to Matzia's aid.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first. Mervyn gave her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone. She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband, at least. Will you help me?
We have done what we can. For the villagers at Palakistan to perform funeral rites. If nothing else, Maeve and Krasiv died as they live, as themselves and not as beasts. Their souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. To think the day would come when even the smallest of souls would be discomforting. May their souls be reunited one day, for that and so many other blessed possibilities we must avert the final days. Are you ready then? In that case, let's head to Palakistan. No doubt Vritra is waiting for us. I could just like straight up teleport there. I was not paying attention. I was just going, and I could have just straight up teleported. It would have saved me the trouble of walking all the way back. Rest easy, for all is well here. Young Matsuyu returned with the babe safe in his arms, owing to a warm bed. The girl had already begun to regain her strength. This joyously received was word of the mother and father's fate, as well as that of their transformed neighbors. Oh, many children of Thavnir must we lose? How many children of Thavnir must we lose to this calamity? Mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, sons, and daughters, yet every day another void that can never be filled. We who survive them must carry the weight of their memory, and we will strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. Perhaps and Maven's child, Babe is a child of Thavnir as well. I thank you for returning her to us safe. most great and merciful Worm, I have not the words to express my gratitude. They say that were it not for you, brave Matthew and the child would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard the rumors that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with the satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul. Truth in part, but not in whole. I am Vitra, and for years encountered hath this isle served as my abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap, with Ahwin as my loyal servant. Are my ears to be believed you were the true satrap all along? Nidhana, what are you doing here? I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Palakistan in their time of need, and so I and several of my colleagues from the Great Words came to offer our services. The alchemists have already brewed up some potions for Maven's daughter. But enough about us. You and your role are the far greater enigma. If you were the true satrap all along, could it be that young Varshan was created to serve as your emissary? Thou didst suspect the boy was but a Silicrum. A rumor has circulated for many years around the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were also commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a mummet indistinguishable from a living boy. Looking at Varshan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in the drawing of this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized the satrap was using a Silicrum to work more closely with his people and just decided not to press the issue. I had always assumed one of Ahwin's associates was manipulating it from afar, though the truth is indeed far more surprising. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vitra. Pray, allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given unto us your scales, I do not know where we would be. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. So as though and thy fellow alchemists that fashioned the means to unmake the towers, you were the saviors only of Razahan, but the star. Far too kind you are, Master Vitra, but the star yet wants for salvation. Once more, will my colleagues and I commit to the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in this, their darkest hours. So it seems that this place is in good hands. I would return to see how Razahan fares. Will you do this? What will you do, Scion? I worry for the survivors we met at Perusa. Shall we pay them a visit before making our way back? In that case, might I ask you a favor? Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way. needs to simmer just a bit longer, I say. In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. Red Sky, this terrible beast, what is the name of the sister is happening here in Daphne? Oh man, that's rather a lot to take in. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, Fran. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further our own research. And with that, here you are. A pot of piping hot Kai, brewed from my own secret recipe of spice and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk and pure sugar. I've made enough for everyone in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups? The drink has medicinal properties then. Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It is very tasty, though it has a way of lifting the spirits. This spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of Kai is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes the best medicine is the simplest. A lovely sentiment, Nadana, but by all means, allow us to assist. While you lot distribute hot beverages, I'll do a sweep of errand beasts to slay. A far less arduous task, no doubt. When you're finished, look for me at the wakeful Torana. All the names here are so difficult to read. Wait, I know you. You were the one who saved us from those bees back at the temple. Were it not for you, well, let's not even think about that. At times like this, we mustn't dwell on what might be and look to the future. But what future awaits us? How can Razahan hope to recover from this? Most of my friends are gone, and I don't know where to turn. A cup of chai? Well, if you insist. The room has a way of clearing the mind. Come to think of it, we face our fair share of trials in the past as well. And no matter how hard the times, we've always come together as people united. One day at a time, one step at a time, for that is all any of us can do, yes? Back to work once I finish this cup, thank you. I'm sorry, I just want to be left alone. My best friend and I, we fled the village together. One of the beasts took him, and it was all I could do to run. At the while, I could hear this monstrous voice screaming at my name. This is for me. We used to drink chai tea together, share stories over steaming cups after a hard day's work. Thank you, friend. The pain will never pass, but I must press on all the same for his memory and for all who must remember. she gave me some magical teeth. Look at them all lazing about, knowing full well the beast might strike again at any moment. Do you not realize their lives are in danger? Well, I for one intend to survive. I am too young to die. Yes, I will leave this island behind if I must. But where would I go? Is anywhere safe these days? Pick up Kai. Can't you see I have more important things to worry about? No, you're right. It is precisely in times like these that we must strive to remain calm and steady. I do believe it will visit the elder and see what needs to be done. If there is any way I can avoid my village and my friends, I will do it. Thank you for delivering me, Kai. Did it help to lift the villager's spirit? That is heartening to hear. Indeed, the final days show no sign of betting, but what is all the more reason that we must try to keep composition. Our lives have been forfeited before we have lost the people. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. The tragedies will long weigh on our hearts. But we have the capacity to live with our suffering, to carry the agony till we too join the fallen in death. It is not a surrender, but a reconciliation. It is only in acceptance that we find the strength to move forward. Oh, that was so hard to read this. You have finished your deliveries. Might I talk with you for a moment? I was curious to know what has become of Riven and Clark's remains. Oh, thank you, Fran. Surely they will be able to rest peacefully by each other now. I and the people of Pakistan will perform the rites as soon as we are able. As for the child, it will not be easy for her growing up without her parents, but I promise to do what I can. Once she is able to eat solid food, the fish I catch will help nourish her. Well, we finished delivering the Kai, and I do believe everyone has a piping Kai cup. I could almost believe there's a magic at work. How the tension fades with every sip. Let us pray that Pakistan has seen the last of those transformations, or at least for now. They are still at risk, as every village and Thavnir like as not. Still, I trust we can leave this place in the care of our friends. From the Radiant and High Crucible, shall we return to Razahan? By all means, do not let us keep you further. There are still many who have need of your wisdom and strength to deliver them from this terrible calamity. And I will do what I can as well. I bring rations and supplies from Akali. We have plenty to spare. Then let us find a city and be on our way. Where did he wander off to again? The Warford Torn, near the bridge to Razahan, as I recall very well then. Shoot. Unfortunately, I'm getting news. I might have to reconvene at this at a later time. I'm gonna finish this quest and end it short, and then I'll continue later on. Probably 43.5. Wait, do I have 43? Yeah, 43.5 is what I put it as. Well, part 2. You know, part 2 seems understandable also. Avano told me everything. Full glad am I to hear the people are safe. Likewise, you will be pleased to know I found no evidence of lingering beasts in the jungle ruins. To seeing you finish off the last of them. Trying times yet lie ahead for the people of Lavender. Unfortunately, we have a wise and benevolent satrap to shepherd them through. Speaking of them, I desired word from Lavender. Speaking of which, I received word from Thancred not a short while ago. He awaits our return to the city on Alzidal's path. Come. I read it, and then I read it wrong. And I don't know how I read it wrong. But if I was mute a second ago, no problems. I'll be back in a moment. I probably won't be back in a moment, but I will end the stream short today and do another part 2 of it, because I have something that literally just pulled up and kind of annoying that it did. I'm gonna get through this quest, hopefully abrasively, and then do it. It is good to see you say, given the skies, 'tis all too easy to fear the worst. I am pleased to report that we succeeded in quelling the threat here in the city. The beasts have all been fled and the citizens are safe now. Officer heard from Radiant that the important proclamation will be made in the city square, though they said no more than that. But you have any idea what it about? What is it about? So Vitra is finally come out from behind the curtain. I suppose we too should hear what he has to say. To Magadola then, but before that, it would appear that word of the assembly has not reached all the citizens. If any along the way seem unaware, we be aligning them. Oh, so I can just teleport there. I'm gonna do this. And this way. Little wasted. I just realized what minion I pulled out on accident. I should really switch those buttons around, but yeah. Are you the beast? Are the beasts all gone? I've been hiding in. I'm too scared to go out and look. Oh, that's a relief. I thought one of the bees were going to eat me. I wonder where Vashin is. He's the slowest runner. I hope he got away. He could be with the others from the palace. Maybe I see him in the square. You're literally right here. You can actually just see up and see the dragon. Leave me be, please. I swear to you. My flesh tastes absolutely nothing. Oh, gods, what are you doing? Screaming at me like that. If you're not quite those beasts, beasts will find us. The square, you say? But that's where the satrap was killed. With my very eyes, I saw him crushed in the creature's maw. So many lives lost, such terrible carnage. And you say there's someone who would leave as a hunt in his stead. Whoever they are, if they say anything silly, the memory of our beloved satrap, I'll make them regret it. I like how he got super aggressive just because someone was like, oh yeah, everyone's going to the square now.
Look! Someone's coming!
People of Razathan, it warms my heart to see so many brave, resilient souls before me. Today, I would share with you a great revelation. But before I do, I must make a humble request. Do not be alarmed, nor avert your eyes. See the one I unveil for who he is, and know that he means you no harm.
Very well. I dare say it can't be worse than the horrors we've already seen.
Many thanks.
A dragon! Wow!
People of Razathan, I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. 'Tis as the Satrap's ally I am known. Today, I would reveal the truth unto you.
Let us hope they accept him.
If I am hearing this right, you were the satrap all along?
Vashan! I mean, Master Vritra, does your divine eye really see all?
Nay, child. While mine eye hath borne witness to the whole of our nation's history, To its future, I am blind as thee. Countrymen, calamity the likes of which we have never known is come to Fafnir, our home. Friends and loved ones have been taken from us. I, too, have lost my closest confidant. Ahawan loved this land and served it with dignity till his dying breath. A nobler satrap there will never be. For so long, I lacked the courage to face you. I will not eat. And yet, I cannot sit idly by and abandon Radzat-Han to her fate. A font of boundless vibrancy, this jewel of the ocean. Since time immemorial, has she glittered with every color imaginable. To this dragon, slumbering in his dark lair, 'twas a mesmerizing sight, and one that brought no end of joy to my heart. This calamity has stolen too much from you already. Yet so long as you live, the light of Radzat-Han will never be extinguished. I pray you let me watch over it. Over you. And lend me your strength, that we might face this trial and those to come as one.
I do not know you, dragon, but I thank you for speaking the truth to us. As divinities, both Manusha and Riga once joined together. So too do I believe that hand in hand, we can overcome this ordeal. And
a sight that would have surely brought a smile to Azael's face.
Indeed.
Excuse me, but I must speak with the Satrap at once.
Father!
You have suffered dearly of late, yet you must endeavor to look beyond these losses to the future you yet have. On behalf of the Forum of Sharlayan, I come with a proposal by which you, the people of Radz-at-Han, might be saved. I say again, I must speak with your Satrap. I beseech you, take me to him with all possible haste.
I am Satrap here. Speak thy proposal. All present shall hear and judge.
If I have given offense, then I apologize. First, allow me to share with you what knowledge we have of the phenomenon responsible for your woes. The final days. 'Tis an affliction of stagnancy and rot, sown into the currents of the star. Though the first prominent manifestation was here, in Thavnair, it will invariably spread to every corner of the world. The Forum was forewarned of this apocalypse several centuries ago. Thenceforth, my predecessors sought to prepare for the end times in the only conceivable fashion, by securing a means of escape.
Escape the star? What madness is this?
'Tis by no means madness. With the coming of the 7th Umbral Calamity, the true nature of the Red Moon, Dalamud, was revealed. That it was an artificial construct of ancient Allag. But what of the Silver Moon? This celestial satellite is yet another technological marvel fashioned and maintained by ancient allies. A ship that will sail the heavens and deliver our people from destruction. And by our people, I speak not only of Sharlayan. We mean to save every man, woman, and child it is within our power to save. Including you, our dear friends of Radz-at-Han. Recent events necessitate adjustments be made, and quickly, but we can and will escort you safely to the moon.
Long has thy Forum been allies to Thavnair. I trust thou dost not extend this offer lightly. Yet I wonder, is this truly the way? Is there a future to be built for us beyond this star our father deemed the last bastion of hope?
It is for that very reason I come before you and your people. To answer any and all of your questions. To offer my assurances and allay your fears. Though, if you wish the best for your people, I advise you to render your decision swiftly.
Show our friends to Megaduta. They are to be received as honored guests. Worry not. Whatever decision is reached, your paths shall be yours to decide. Until then, heed the warning of these brave heroes. Guard your hearts against fear and despair, for it is within such fertile soil that the seeds of blasphemy find purchase. Remain calm and attend to your daily tasks. I shall return anon.
as you say, Master Vitra. We believe in you.
Oh, you're still here. What a relief.
Nidana, what's the matter? Has something happened at Palakastan?
Oh, no, not that I know of. I just hope to hear your thoughts on a theory of mine. All who undergo the transformation are drained of their ether, yes? What is it then that gives these beasts the strength to carry on as they do? Logically, they must be drawing upon an alternate form of vital energy. That put me in mind of our earlier conversation, when I tried to explain the essence which many confuse with ether.
Akasha. Yes, I remember. The unseen gift bestowed from on high. An energy influenced solely by emotion.
Yes, yes. In this instance, negative ones set Akasha into motion, thereby infusing the beasts with vitality. I posit this as the mechanism by which the beasts are born and sustained. Ah, do you still have that flower? If we accept that it once shone bright by drawing upon Akasha, influenced by the thoughts of those nearby, then fear, terror, despair, negative emotions so powerful as to suffocate it, permeated the air in this place. You must be very careful. The forces which drive the final days may be beyond our ability to perceive. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. At any rate, I will continue my research into Akasha. Do temper your expectations, however. There are sadly few detailed studies upon which I may draw.
Formulating a new theory as you have is itself no small feat. I wish you well in your endeavors, and pray you take care.
Thank you. You stay safe as well, yes? Till next we meet. And we will meet again.
Alright. After this, I really must go now. As far as we have come, and after all the horrors we have seen, there is still so much we do not know about the final days. Could it be that Nadina said that the cause of phenomena is beyond our comprehension, and so are we powerless to forestall it? Alright, I shall return when I can. Right now, I need to go. Until next time.